Hi all and welcome back to my channel, the place where we talk about all things tech. My name is Davis and today we've got another robot pool cleaner on this channel. 2023 really seems like the year for robot pool cleaners, doesn't it? And one of my favorite models from earlier this year was the WYBOT Osprey 700. Not only was it incredibly compact, which is important for something that you are moving around all the time, but it was also incredible value for money and also really effective in cleaning my pool. It is quite possibly my most used pool cleaner of the year, because no other robot pool cleaner navigates stairs quite like this one. However, there was a little bit of a problem. The app didn't work. Now I have to admit that I didn't really mind, as you don't really need an app for a pool cleaner, or so I thought. And that's why I'm incredibly excited to announce that there is now a brand new app, and the app works flawlessly. So if you are a pool cleaning enthusiast, and if you are watching this video, I'm guessing you are, the app will allow you to adjust things that quite frankly blew my mind. But just to keep you waiting a little bit more, let's take a look at the hardware first. So the great thing with a robotic cleaner is that they are essentially a Roomba for your pool. It's a little robot that you just plonk down in the water and it just cleans away. But the thing is that they're a little bit more complicated to use than your average Roomba, because they do need to be fished out and then charged before they are reused. And obviously they need to be emptied too. So generally for these pool cleaners, it's smaller the better, so you can easily maneuver the robot from your pool to charger and vice versa. And that is one of the reasons why I love the WYBOT S1, because it is literally absolutely tiny. And that doesn't mean that it's not powerful, because it has a triple motor system that produces 80 watts of power. It's got a suction rate of 13 cubic meters an hour. And if you don't know what that means, it basically means that it's powerful enough to suck up any of the debris that you typically find on the bottom of a pool. And it's more than powerful enough to travel up walls and also the stairs. And it does travel upstairs because its maneuverability is absolutely amazing due to its compact size and the absolutely genius Caterpillar style track system. It's the best of any robot vacuum I've ever used in regards to maneuverability. Unlike a lot of other larger models, it literally goes anywhere, and I haven't seen it get stuck literally ever. It's pretty amazing. Now nestled inside this tiny body, it's got an infrared sensor as well that it uses not only to detect obstacles like ladders, drains and such, but it also uses it to help maneuver itself throughout the pool. And WYBOT claims that you can use it in just about any shape of pool, from round to rectangular, and my favorite catch-all term, irregular, whatever that means. And what is brilliant with the WYBOT is that it doesn't have just one type of motion to clean surfaces. Rather, there are 3 different modes for the floor and 3 different modes again for the wall, and it will use the best option for your shape of pool. Now if you take a look at the app over here, before we put the robot inside the pool, not only can we select what sort of clean that we want, but we can also set a schedule. And with 3 hours of battery life, this means that you could potentially schedule 2 or 3 cleaning sessions before you need to retrieve the robot. Possibly that could be enough for 1 week. In the app, you can also select how long you would like the robot to clean for, and it will even show you, wait for it, the weather forecast, so you know when it would be the optimum time to clean. Now let me show you how to set up a clean, but be sure when you do this that the robot is above water, as unfortunately due to the laws of physics, wireless signals like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth cannot travel through that liquid medium. Yes, I was very disappointed when I realized that my Bluetooth pool earphones couldn't connect to my watch on my wrist as soon as I got in the water. So that was very unfortunate. So let's go through the modes. To start a clean, all you have to do is press mode. You've got a lot to choose from. You can choose to do the wall and then the floor, which is fun. You can do the floor only. You can also do just the wall, and this is my favorite one. It literally just does the water lines, and it looks absolutely delightful when it does that. You can also do the entire pool, obviously. It can do a turbo floor mode if you're running out of time, and there's also eco floor. Not exactly sure what that means, but I'm sure it's very eco-friendly. And then to actually start the clean, all you have to do is press submit. It transfers the data onto the robot. And what's even better than that, if you are an expert, there's a mode just for you. It's called the expert mode, and you can actually choose what sort of clean you want. You can do the star pattern, which is good for irregular and round pools. You can do the S pattern, you can do the cross pattern, Z pattern, N pattern, so many patterns. I don't really know which one's best, so I would probably just leave it in one of the auto modes. So once you've selected one of these, you just drop the pool cleaner into the pool. It sinks to the bottom, and that is basically it. It's cleaning away. The way that it picks up debris is absolutely brilliant, and as I've said before, it can maneuver itself literally anywhere. The scrubbing brush keeps everything looking nice and clean, and my favorite feature, as I've said before, is the waterline scrubbing mode, where it just focuses on scrubbing the waterline, and it works amazingly. In the past, I've literally scrubbed the waterline with a broom, and it was an utter nightmare. And now I've got a robot to do that, which I think is just absolutely brilliant. I also love how this WYBOT device also has a filter basket that not only has a very fine 180 micrometer mesh that can filter the water very nicely, but it's also very easy to access if you just ignore the water dripping everywhere. So there's no faff at all when you are emptying your filter basket. Another great addition to the new model is that now you've got these LED lights on the front that show the status of your machine, so you can see how much battery you have from blue to yellow and red. And the best thing, the WYBOT S1, despite being the high-end model inside the WYBOT range, only costs $999 US RRP, or $599 at the moment on sale, which is absolutely amazing. That's way less than the larger wired robotic cleaners that you find. And the quality of these devices, judging from the old one that I've been using for almost a year now, is absolutely brilliant. They're so reliable and really, really well made. I've got a link to the product down below in the description if you want to check it out. So basically, in all, if you want an affordable robot pool cleaner that doesn't get stuck and has really advanced features inside its app, the WYBOT S1 is absolutely on the top of my list, and you would have to be very, very silly to go for any other option. So please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Any support is widely appreciated. And until next time, I hope that you're having a brilliant day, and toodaloo.